Jake Matthews looked really fucking good. I hate how I didn't make a video saying this, even though I did actually, but I'm not gonna release it or whatever. But I did say my pick was Jake Matthews via decision, but I said if he gets a finish, it's more likely to come via TKO than submission because that's how Fialho gets finished. And that's precisely what happened here. Jake Matthews is an underrated striker. I did think he could, outpoint Fialho, but I didn't think he would win if the fight devolved into a brawl. And that's what happened. And he was the better brawler. He had the better chin and the harder power. I think he had both of those. And it was a sight to behold because Jake Matthews has been in the UFC for a long fucking time. He's been in there for like 8 years already. And he's got everybody's respect, I want to say, but he doesn't have anybody's admiration. And this is precisely the type of fight he needed. It reminds me of when Darren Elkins put away Mirsad Bektic. It was like, oh, okay, this is what he needed. This guy already got everybody's respect, but now he's got fans. And that's what happened with Jake Matthews last night. It was a pivotal performance in his career. He's still young, 27. And, even though he's been beaten on the ground before, he's still a healthy fighter. He's never been knocked out. He's a guy who was only beaten with jiu-jitsu, pretty much. Kevin Lee finished him with strikes from the full mount or the back mount. And he was tapped out by Anthony Rocco Martin in a close fight, and also Sean Brady in a close fight too, both in the third round. And it just seemed like Fialho didn't have a path to victory unless it was the way he wins, which is, knocking people out. And he would have to be the one to crack through, to break through and be the first one to crack that chin of Jake Matthews. And, it's one of those situations where you look at it after the fight and go, he didn't even have a chance. He was the favorite, but no, he didn't. Jake Matthews was the better striker, in addition to, I believe, the better wrestler and grappler. But that was an excellent, excellent performance from Jake Matthews. I really like these type of fights where it's a guy that's been around forever and then they level up. Like you watch him level up in so many different ways. And that's what we saw last night. Fucking one of my, take away the main event, this would have been my fight of the night, my moment of the night. And it's one of those. It was fucking awesome. And I'm glad Jake got that moment because he's a guy that's, he's only fought really good fighters. He's been around for a long time. And I want to say his best win was over Li Jingliang. And he had to get his eye gouged in that fight. But this was, even though Fialho is still young in the UFC, this was, I want to say, his best victory, his best moment. So, fucking awesome for him. Fialho, look, I'm still a Fialho fan. Just this guy's strength of schedule, which is going to slow down now, I'm assuming. He's absolutely going to be suspended, but medically suspended. But he's going to be... he's going to be getting back on the horse soon enough. He's a guy who's able to, I think unless his chin starts falling apart, he'll still be the alpha in most brawls, and that'll be his strength going forward. But this was an eye-opening win and an eye-opening loss. So, excellent night. Excellent fight.